Hello and welcome back. Okay, I've got a new project bike at the moment, so I'm going to just quickly jump straight into it. This is a Yamaha YBR custom. It's a 125. Purchased the bike last week and I've only just picked it up. It's a non-runner. It was £350 and the idea is just to give me something to work on and to try and get it up and running as quick as possible, and two, it will hopefully be beneficial for anyone online that's looking for a cheap bike and they may need to do some basic things. So I'm going to go and show you around now, and then we'll start stripping it down slightly and go from there. So it's been sat for 2 years. It's got cobwebs, sort of rust, but overall I don't think it's pretty bad for £350. It's got a bit of rust on the exhaust. It's all surface rust here, rust on the foot peg. Oh my god. Right, swing arm again, surface rust. Oh, the bolt I didn't notice is the wrong way around there. There you go. But yeah, I think for £350 it's just an honest little bike. So it's been sat in a shed for about 3 years. The current owner can't get it started. They're just giving up on it. So I thought, why not have a project, something to do, hopefully see maybe 2-3 weeks get it running and MOT'd, and yeah, see where we go. The plan is to get it running first, and then it'll just be literally cleaning up, sanding. I'm not going to make it a show bike in any stretch, but it'll be this chrome, I think it's not even an air vent, no, it's just a chrome, looks like an air vent, but a trim to be black. Anything that's sort of rusty, I'm just going to paint black, sand it all down, paint the swing arm, paint the suspension. But the main task is to get it running first, so let's take the tank off and drain the fuel. I'm a bit worried that it might have some water in there. I need a carb kit, so I'll put an order out for the carb kit because there's no way that's going to be clean, so I'm going to have to strip the carb down. But yeah, let's just see where we go. Let's start taking it apart and go from there. Right, okay, so I don't know how to do anything on this, so let's just take things apart. How does this come off? I don't want to break it. Oh god, that's a bit. Oh, there we go. Oh my god, so much spider webs. Right, I think I'm probably going to give it a bit of a rinse. Take the battery out. And go from there. How do I take the seat off? Oh, it looks like there's a bolt there. Okay, so on this side it looks like there's a bolt that's been snapped off there, and the plastic, there is nothing for a bolt to hold on to anymore, so we're going to have to rebuild that slightly. There's no key for this one, so give it a... Okay. Alright, that should be sat in there, look. That'll probably go down there, but we'll sort that in a minute. Right, so I'm going to undo these bolts here, try and take the seat off, and oh my god, I'm going to give it a bit of a clean. I'm getting a bit freaked out of all these spider webs, to be honest. Right, let's do the seat. Alright, so it's a 10mm socket. Oh, that wasn't even torqued up. Now let's go to the other side. Whee. Right, there it is. Right, now will that come off? Yes, it does. I don't know what that is. It's around some sort of, I don't know. Alright. Right, there's the tank nut. Right, it's quite easy to disassemble, to be honest. Right, so this one's a 12. Oh my god. Right, so see if I can lift this up slightly now. Oh yeah, that's nice. Alright, this is quite hard to do with one hand and record. Oh, right, there we go. Right, so that's off. So now we need to drain it. So it goes into this one here. So let's take, looks like there's a security screw there, so let's take that off and get a canister to get the fuel out and see if there's any water in it. If you bear with me, I'll get a tub. Okay, so I've got that screw off and I should now be able to open that. Yes. Right, there we go. Oh. Oh, my bottle's trying to blow away. Oh my goodness. Right, okay. How do I undo this? Shall I just squeeze it off this? Or is that? There you go. I'm not doing very good at recording here, am I? I'm sorry. There we go. Right. Well, there we go. Right, so if we can take this off now. There is a electric right, there we go. So I should now be able to take this one. I'm going to take the tank off. I'm going to have to drain this. I'll have to drain this from the top into a bucket. As there's no reserve, it's not gravity fed, it'll be pulled from the airbox pressure through into everything it's required. So I'm going to have to undo the cap here and start pouring it into the bucket, or I can undo the bolts on the bottom, which will be there, and I can then just take it out, which I will do, but I'll get the majority out first. Right, so here we go. Right, I don't know if you could see in there the rust and gunk that's come out of it, and then typical on the last bit that I spill it all everywhere, but look at that. No wonder it wouldn't start. Right, so I'm going to take the bottom of this off under here, and I think there's like a blockage, so I'll clean all that up, make sure the tank's clean. But first I'm going to just give this a bit of a rinse and get rid of all the spider webs. I cannot believe how quick this was just to take the seats off, the tank off. It's so easy to work on. And I'm going to also make a shopping list of what's required. I have, as I said, pushed this, I trailered it home to be honest, and the front forks are definitely shot. Look, I've just pushed that in with my hand and it hasn't even come back up. So they're so soft. Can you see that? I'm gonna change the seals and put some fresh oil in the forks. I need a carburetor rebuild kit. I'll check the airbox shortly, and I've already checked it has got oil in here, but I will probably drain it. Though to be fair, it looks alright, but I'll probably drain it and give it a bit of a fresh oil. Before anything else, I'm going to quickly take the battery out and put it on a optimizer sort of charge, just to see if it's completely dead or whether it can be revived. And then yeah, I'll probably put the parts on order, give it a wash, and I'll have to just put a pin in the rest of the video until I get the parts to start working on. Sorry, it's a bit of hit and miss and the recording's quite bad. A bit of driveway maintenance with a camera in one hand, it's not the easiest to do, but I hope you get the idea. So yeah, I'm going to quickly give it a bit of a rinse off, and then I'll probably call it an end there. Right, I've just quickly pulled the battery out here of the Yamaha and connected it to the optimizer that I use for my main bike. And I'm really glad, actually. You can see here that it's actually saying it's on a blue light, and then that means it will optimize it and get it to the green. But if the battery was completely kaput and dead, it would be on the red light. So I'm really happy that I don't have to invest in a battery either. So everything seems to be pretty good on this bike so far, apart from the brake parts, which I need to check and I'll probably change. Bit of a service, front fork seals and the gasket, and other than that, pretty good. Okay, so that's just a quick clean, no more cobwebs anywhere, and I used the hose rather than a jet wash just so it didn't get into all the wiring, so it's all fine. I put my hand over that wire and I put my hand over the fuel inlet, so everything will be fine. Right, excuse me. Well, that's the video today. Sorry, it's a bit all here and there and everywhere. As I mentioned, this was £350 and I'm really happy, actually really impressed with the condition of it. It's considering being sat for a couple of years, I'm confident that once I've got this rebuilt here and I've literally sanded the little bit of rust that it has, I think it'll start straight up. I've checked the calipers, everything looks all fine there. I just need to take it apart and clean it, so the next videos will be more in depth. So I'm going to strip, as I said, the fuel system, I'm going to strip it all down, rebuild it. That'll be an in-depth video and on its own. Then I'm going to do the front forks. Once I've done the forks, I will then do the calipers, and then it'll be just the paint job, making it look pretty. I'm not going to do anything with the actual red colour itself. I'm just going to sort of polish it and wet sand it, and then that'll be pretty much it. Put it through an MOT and see if it passes, and fingers crossed, if I can make a little bit of a profit, I'll buy the next one. Right, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe, see more to build on this, and hopefully future videos for new bikes. Alright, thanks, bye.